Christmas episodes and specials are a big phenomenon in anime, particularly in slice of life and romance series, since they offer a festive opportunity to place characters in new, often cozy situations. Since Christmas in Japan is viewed more as a romantic and commercial holiday rather than a religious one, it provides a popular backdrop for specific types of stories and character moments. Today, I want to go over some unconventional Christmas episodes and specials in anime, or at least ones that stuck with me a lot. Let's get into it. Spoiler warning from here on out, but this time around, we're talking about multiple series, so you can check that out beforehand. I'll leave the timestamps in the description. Let's start with an emotionally intense Christmas episode from an emotionally intense anime, Toradora, episode 19. If you've seen Toradora, you know exactly which scene I'm talking about. If you haven't, let me set it up for you. There has been a lot of building up to this school Christmas festival. Ryuji has been preparing for the event and to confess his feelings for Minori that he's not quite been able to express. Or at least he believes he is still in love with Minori, but his actions reveal his feelings for Taiga are stronger and more immediate. Taiga has been supporting her friend, even though, and this is the knife twist, she's in love with Ryuji herself. The festival arrives. Everything is decorated beautifully. There's Christmas music, lights, a genuine festive atmosphere. And then the emotional dam breaks in a way that's almost unbearable to watch. Taiga trying to maintain composure while her heart is shattering, and she's facing a day that was already especially complicated for her. Ryuji leaving everything behind just to make sure she is okay, coming up with a very heartfelt way to go about it in the spur of the moment. Then a scene that leaves you completely wrecked. Taiga feeling everything at once and collapsing outside, crying by herself. What makes this episode remarkable isn't just the emotional roller coaster, though that's executed flawlessly. It's that the Christmas setting isn't decoration. The holiday atmosphere heightens everything. Christmas in Japan, especially Christmas Eve, carries romantic significance. It's considered one of the most romantic nights of the year when couples spend time together. The festival setting creates this pressure cooker where all these suppressed emotions can no longer stay buried. This episode aired in 2009, and people still argue about whether this is the greatest Christmas episode in anime or the greatest episode in Toradora. The answer might be both. Next up, Cowboy Bebop episode 11, Toys in the Attic. Okay, I'm grasping at straws here, and it's only the second special we're reviewing, but hear me out. It has a wintry feel, a reference in the title, and aired very close to Christmas. It's only a mention away from being officially considered one, as much as Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Convinced already? Good, let's continue. This is an amazing episode. It is a brilliantly executed horror comedy with lots of homages and parodies to movies like Alien, crossed with a weird humor. The episode is funny, tense, gorgeously animated, and well, it really isn't a Christmas episode at all, is it? But if we're going for unconventional, it works, so I'll leave it in. Now let's completely flip the tone. K-On! Episode 7 of Season 1, titled simply Christmas. This episode is pure, concentrated joy. The Light Music Club decides to have a Christmas party, and what follows is 23 minutes of the warmest, most genuine friendship celebration you'll find in anime. Nothing dramatic happens, there's no conflict, no crisis, no emotional breakdown, and it does have some of the funniest moments in the show, one that already has a lot of great gags. K-On! Understands that the best Christmas moments aren't usually the big dramatic ones. They're small. Someone laughing at a dumb joke. The particular way someone you care about opens a present. That feeling when everyone's together and everything feels, just for a moment, exactly right. K-On! Doesn't need to be profound. It just needs to capture that feeling, and it does it perfectly. Let's see. The next one is the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. Of course, don't know what it has to do with Christmas, but yes, Haruhi did disappear after the terrible decision that was Endless 8. Fine, now that I got that really old joke out of my system, The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya is a movie that's fundamentally structured around Christmas, and it is a great one too. The film opens with the SOS Brigade preparing for a Christmas party. Haruhi is her usual energetic self, commanding everyone around, making elaborate plans. Kyan is his usual sarcastic self, going along with it while internally complaining. Everything is normal. And then Kyan wakes up on December 18th, and his entire reality has been rewritten. Haruhi and Koizumi are nowhere to be found. Asakura is there, but Mikuru does not recognize him, and Nagato is just a normal human. What follows is one of the most thoughtful explorations of choice, agency, and what we truly value that anime has ever produced. Kyan reflects on the opportunity to live in a normal world without the chaos Haruhi brings. No more supernatural incidents, no more being dragged into bizarre situations, just a regular high school life. And he chooses chaos. He chooses the complicated, exhausting, sometimes infuriating reality where Haruhi exists because that's the world that feels real to him. That's where his friends are. Even if one of them is an alien, one is a time traveler, and one is an esper, that's home. The Christmas setting matters enormously here. The film uses the holiday as a symbol of warmth, connection, and celebration. Everything Kyan is at risk of losing. The Christmas party they were planning represents the bonds they've formed, the found family they've become despite how weird their circumstances are. Back to another technicality, Evangelion episode 24 is not thematically a Christmas episode, but it takes place on Christmas Eve. That's where the relation ends, because everything that follows is suffused with apocalyptic dread. Kaworu is the only person who's shown Shinji genuine, uncomplicated affection. For one brief moment, Shinji experiences something like peace, like acceptance. And then, Kaworu reveals he's the final angel. He descends into terminal dogma. Shinji has to make an impossible choice: kill the one person who's shown him kindness, or let humanity die. This is Evangelion at its most brutal. The episode haunts you. Long after you've finished watching, you remember that image of Kaworu smiling serenely as he's being killed. And now we arrive at another heavy hitter, just to keep things going. Clannad Afterstory, episode 16, titled White Darkness. I'm going to be extra careful here because this episode is part of a larger arc that deserves to be experienced without spoilers. But if you know, you know. This is the episode, the one that broke everyone. It's again an episode that's not thematically Christmas, only set chronologically during. It is a painfully cruel and tragic episode. Snow becomes associated with loss, with absence, with everything that's wrong. The holiday that's supposed to bring families together highlights exactly what's missing. And Tomoya, already devastated, has to confront whether he can continue forward. What makes this episode transcendent is that it doesn't offer easy answers. The Christmas miracle doesn't come. The snow keeps falling. The pain doesn't magically resolve. This episode uses Christmas not as a solution, but as a challenge. Can there be hope on the other side of unimaginable loss? Can you rebuild when everything's been destroyed? The answer the show offers is fragile, but real. Maybe, if you let people help you carry it. Let's lighten things up for our closing episode. Love Hina Special Silent Eve. This is peak early 2000s harem comedy Christmas chaos. Keitaro wants to confess on that special day, believing it will have the power to make his dreams come true. The formula is simple, and it is executed exactly the way we're used to by now from Love Hina, full of misunderstandings, cheesiness, and goofy humor. And even after Naru confesses her feelings as well, it ends with that, "Oh, I obviously didn't mean it like that" shtick. If the true meaning of Christmas is comforting by familiarity, then this episode would be truly the most representative anime special of all time. Western Christmas specials often feel obligated to deliver a moral, to make everything work out, to promise that the holiday spirit will fix what's broken. Anime Christmas episodes don't carry that burden. They can be melancholic, they can be bittersweet, they can be very heavy and intense, they can be simple and fun. They often don't even have anything to do with Christmas other than the characters sharing a meal with red Santa hats on. These episodes remind us that the holidays don't have to be perfect to matter. That spending Christmas with people you care about, even if everything's falling apart, is better than spending it alone with everything perfectly arranged. That sometimes the greatest gift is simply being seen, being known, being chosen by people who could have walked away but decided to stay. And maybe that's what the best Christmas stories, anime or otherwise, are supposed to do. Not give us what we expect, but show us what we need to see. Not comfort us with lies, but offer us the harder, more valuable gift of understanding that we're not alone in finding this season complicated, beautiful, painful, and worth celebrating anyway. Happy holidays, everyone! Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked the video and subscribe for more.